full exposure. Did we get it when it comes to not only the 10 a.m. dumps, but the October the 10th debacle? Did we find the culprit? Let's go ahead and get into this.
Welcome to the Altcoin Hour, your weekly alpha. Yeah, we breaking down the charts, flipping bags, playing smart, from the dips to the moon shots, connecting all the dots. Let's get it. Altcoin Hour.
Yeah, this is very interesting. Welcome to the show. And we're definitely going to get into this. Again, welcome to the show. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, hit the like and hit the bell so you don't miss any further updates. Not only on this weird situation, but daily news as well, altcoin news and things of that nature. So you're looking at $69,000 and you're probably wondering what the hell is going on? What has happened to Bitcoin? We were looking at like 60K almost, and then all of a sudden we're almost at 69.2K. What has happened? Let's go ahead and get into the actual exposure here, because I think we may have found our manipulator. This is very interesting. So this whole particular situation started with a Terra Luna lawsuit that was launched the other day. Now, we're talking about a 10 a.m. dump that was pretty frequent, pretty redundant, and a lot of people were wondering what was going on with this. Now we know Jane Street has been accused of not only actually orchestrating manipulation, not only with Bitcoin, altcoins as well, and the October 10th debacle. We're going to get into that as well. Now, I want to read a little bit of this. 4 months, traders have pointed to a pattern. Bitcoin frequently sells off at around 10 a.m. Eastern just after U.S. equities open. The repetition has been enough to spark a growing theory ecosystem online, with some claiming that a large, and I'm talking a very, very large quantitative actual movement when it comes to this firm, has been systematically pressuring the actual market prices lower. Now, this is the Block News post, and actually I want to move to X to actually get to this. Let's get into this, because this can of worms is squirming all over the place. Now, the reason for the Bitcoin BTC dumping has finally been exposed. For months, BTC crashed within the first hour of US open markets almost daily. This is what the post is saying. The pattern triggered liquidations and cap rallies during high volume sessions. We've seen this redundantly last year and going into this year pretty profusely. Now let's continue with this. Traders began speculating a sophisticated seller was actually systematically suppressing the price. Now we know it's Jane Street. But let's continue. 650 billion in assets under management, and we're talking Jane Street, huge liquidity provider, all right, is the actual prime suspect here due to the actual ETF arbitrage role that this market maker has been actually playing. Now, I want to draw your attention to this post as well. So this liquidity provider, Jane Street, I think they're in trouble. Now, these bullet points provided by Bull Theory bring some very alarming data to the table. Now, they made $10 billion within a single quarter. That is phenomenal, but it is also very interesting because they made more than Wall Street banks within a single quarter. Just this entity. Something's wrong with that. Now, they were also banned from India due to an actual accusation, and I think this was proven, of index manipulation. The Indian government seized $570 million from Jane Street, guys. They're completely banned from actually partaking within those markets right now. They're actually being sued right now by Terra Luna for the $40 billion Terra collapse. They're basically saying Jane Street caused all of this with their manipulation. Do-Won may be actually absolved here because he has always proclaimed his innocence, and I'm starting to believe the guy. I think they actually caused this. There's a lot of evidence for this as well that's going to be laid into court. You're going to get discovery, and I want to bring your attention to this last thing. So this is breaking to as well, and I like this. I like this a lot. The SEC has actually confirmed that this is going to be an investigation that's going to be going into Jane Street. This is confirmed. They are in trouble. Lots of confirmation on this. The SEC is actually going in, and they're going to be investigating Jane Street for their manipulative activities, not only within the cryptocurrency space, but within US equity markets as well. This is rolling down the hill the wrong way for Jane Street. Let's go ahead and conclude this. So did we find the smoking gun, right? Is Jane Street the smoking gun? Are they the main catalyst for not only October the 10th, but the actual manipulation when it comes to Bitcoin, altcoins in general, the actual BlackRock fund? That would be crazy. Let me know what you think about it, and we'll see you on the next video.